Chronic stress is a feeling that just does not go away. It lingers in the background, quietly affecting your thoughts and emotions, even when you try to relax. It is like carrying a heavy backpack all day, every day. No matter where you go or what you do, the weight is always there, making every step feel harder. Your mind feels tired and your body feels tense. Simple tasks can seem overwhelming, and it becomes difficult to focus or find motivation. This kind of stress can make you feel worried or even sick. It can cause headaches, stomach aches, and a constant sense of unease that is hard to shake off. Today, chronic stress is more common than ever. Our fast-paced world puts pressure on people of all ages, from students to working adults. Many people rush from one thing to another, barely having a moment to catch their breath or enjoy the present. There are so many things to do, and so little time. The endless lists and deadlines can make it feel impossible to keep up. The world moves fast, and it is easy to feel left behind. Sometimes, it feels like everyone else is moving forward while you are stuck in place. We often hear about stress at work or at home. Both places can bring their own challenges, adding to the pressure we feel. People talk about being burned out or overwhelmed. These feelings are not just words, they are real experiences that affect our health and happiness. These are signs that stress has become a daily part of life. It can show up in our relationships, our energy levels, and even in the way we talk to each other. Even children and teenagers can feel this kind of pressure. School, social media, and family expectations can all add to their stress. Our bodies are not made to handle stress all the time. When stress becomes constant, it can lead to serious health problems over time. When we feel stress every day, it can hurt our hearts, our sleep, and our happiness. It can make it hard to rest, to feel joy, or to connect with others. That is why finding ways to lower stress is so important. Taking small steps to relax, breathe deeply, and care for yourself can make a big difference in your life. Modern life gives us many things to worry about. Work can be hard. You may worry about losing your job or not having enough money. Sometimes you have to choose between paying bills and buying food. Health is another big worry. You may worry about getting sick, or about someone you love who is not well. News about diseases or accidents can make you feel scared. Even thinking about the future can bring fear. Family life can also bring stress. Parents worry about their children. Children worry about their parents. Sometimes people argue at home, and this makes everyone feel tense. All these worries add up. It can feel like you are carrying a mountain on your shoulders. When you have so much to think about, it is hard to find peace. You may even feel alone in your struggles. Trusting in God is like giving your heavy backpack to someone stronger. When you feel weighed down by worries, fears, or responsibilities, you don't have to carry them alone. God is always ready to help you shoulder your burdens, no matter how heavy they may seem. God promises to care for us, even when life is hard. In moments of stress or sadness, His presence brings comfort and reassurance, reminding us that we are never truly alone. When you trust in God, you remember that you are not alone. Faith gives you hope, and it helps you see beyond your current struggles. Prayer and quiet reflection can bring a sense of peace, even in uncertain times. Even if you do not see the answer right away, you know that God is working behind the scenes. Patience grows when you trust that He has a plan for you, even if it's not clear yet. This hope can calm your heart. It soothes your worries and helps you find inner strength, even when life feels overwhelming. It helps you breathe easier, even when things are not perfect. You can find moments of peace in the middle of chaos, knowing that God is with you. God's love is like a warm blanket on a cold night. It surrounds you, bringing comfort and security when you need it most. It covers you and keeps you safe, just like a parent lovingly tucks their child in at night. You can rest easy, knowing you are protected. When you remember that God is in control, your worries become smaller. You can let go of anxiety and trust that things will work out for the best. You can rest, knowing that you are loved and cared for. Peace fills your heart, and you can face each day with renewed strength. Trust in God does not mean you will never have problems. Challenges and storms will still come, but you can face them with courage. But it does mean you do not face them alone. God often sends people to support and encourage you along the way. God walks with you, giving you the strength you need for each day. With faith, you can move forward, knowing you are never alone on your journey. Maria is a single mother, raising her children on her own with strength and determination. She works 2 jobs, balancing long hours and late nights just to provide for her family and make sure her children have what they need. Some nights, the exhaustion is overwhelming. She feels so tired she wants to cry, wondering how she'll find the energy to keep going. But in those quiet moments when she bows her head to pray, she feels God's peace wash over her, calming her heart and mind. She says, "I know God is with me. I am not alone, even when the world feels heavy. His presence gives me strength." John lost his job last year, and the uncertainty weighed on him every day. He worried constantly about paying rent, buying food, and supporting his family. The stress sometimes felt unbearable. But every morning, John opened his Bible and read a few verses, searching for hope and reassurance. The words he read gave him hope and reminded him that he was not facing his struggles alone. Eventually, John found a new job, but even before that, his heart felt lighter because faith had already brought him comfort. Meanwhile, Sarah was very sick. She was afraid of what might happen, lying in her hospital bed, uncertain about the future. One day, her friend visited and gave her a small cross to hold, a simple reminder of faith and love. Each time Sarah felt scared, she prayed and held the cross tightly in her hand, feeling a sense of calm and reassurance. She says, "God's love made me feel calm, even in the hospital, even when I was afraid." These stories show that trust in God brings real comfort, no matter what challenges people face. When people remember God's promises and turn to Him, their worries shrink, and their hearts find rest. Faith does not make problems disappear, but it gives peace and strength in the middle of trouble, helping people face each day with hope. You can build trust in God by talking to Him each day. Prayer is like a conversation with a friend. You can tell God your worries and ask for help. You do not need fancy words, just speak from your heart. Reading holy texts, like the Bible, can fill you with hope. The words remind you of God's love and promises. Even a few minutes each day can make a big difference. Meditation is another way to find peace. Sit quietly and think about God's goodness. Breathe slowly. Let your mind rest in God's care. This helps your body and your heart feel calm. Life is full of challenges, but you are never alone. Trusting in God can bring you calm, strength, and joy. When you give your worries to God, you find peace that lasts, even in a busy world.